All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into the world of YouTube, and who
Mhm.
better to guide us than the king of digital marketing himself, Brian Dean.
Oh, he's got some good stuff.
He really does, and his book, How to Grow Your YouTube Channel, Insider Secrets, is like a treasure chest of actionable advice. And I think for this deep dive,
Right?
we're really on this quest for sustainable growth, right? We're not talking about like viral fame.
Right.
We want to build channels that stand the test of time.
Yeah, yeah.
And Brian really emphasizes the importance of finding those untapped video keywords, and that's where we're going to kick things off today.
Right. It's like finding a hidden oasis in a crowded desert, right?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, because everybody and their brothers out there are chasing after the obvious, those like super competitive keywords. Yeah. But the real opportunity, the gold mine, so to speak,
Okay.
is uncovering those hidden gems that your audience is actually searching for, but without all that fierce competition.
So how do we unearth these hidden gems? Are we talking like a metal detector and a shovel here?
Well, luckily for us, no heavy digging required.
Okay, good, because my gardening gloves are at the cleaners.
Brian suggests starting with what he calls seed keywords.
Okay.
And these are basically those broader terms, those kind of foundational terms that set the stage for those more specific searches. So for example, instead of just going after something like digital marketing, which is way too broad, you might think about Instagram marketing for Etsy sellers, right?
Okay.
You're narrowing down the focus. You're getting closer to those sweet spots.
Right, because digital marketing, you're going to be competing with like every marketing guru on the planet.
Exactly.
But Instagram marketing for Etsy sellers, now you're talking to a very specific audience.
Exactly.
Now, how do we go from those broad seed keywords, though, to those super specific, those like low competition gems?
Okay, so this is where YouTube itself becomes your secret weapon.
Ooh, I like it.
Because think about it. Every time you hop on YouTube and you start typing in that search bar, what happens?
They try to finish my sentences for me.
Exactly. YouTube throws a bunch of suggestions at you.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those suggestions, those are pure gold.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they're a direct reflection of what real people are searching for.
It's like we're eavesdropping on our target audience.
Exactly.
That's kind of creepy, but also kind of brilliant.
It is what it is.
But I can imagine this could get a little overwhelming if we're trying to do all of this manually.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where those keyword research tools come in.
Okay, tools. Let's talk tools.
Yes.
Which ones should we be using?
Well, one that Brian mentions is keywordtool.io.
Okay.
It's designed specifically for YouTube, and it helps you unearth those long-tail keywords, those hidden gems.
Those long-tail keywords, for anyone who might not know, these are those multi-word phrases. They're very specific, very targeted, and they usually have a much lower competition level.
Exactly. It's not just about finding any keyword.
Right.
It's about finding the right keywords
So right keywords.
that align perfectly with your content, and that actually give you a fighting chance to rank.
To actually stand out.
Yes. And to take it even further, Brian recommends using a Chrome extension called TubeBuddy.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of this.
It's like, having X-ray vision into a keyword's potential. You can see its search volume, you can see the competition level, you can even get suggestions for tags.
And you can do all of that before you even hit record on your video.
Before you even hit record. So you can make sure you're using the best possible keywords to get those views.
That's incredible.
Yes. Work smarter, not harder, right?
I love it. But finding the right keywords, that's just the first step, right? It's like having the perfect ingredients.
Yeah.
Now I've got to craft them into a delicious video that people will actually want to watch.
Absolutely. Content is king.
Content is king.
But on YouTube, watch time, that's the queen.
Okay, so tell me more about this queen, this watch time. Why is it so important?
So basically, the more time people spend glued to your videos, the more YouTube rewards you with visibility and reach, right? They want to keep people on their platform.
Right.
So if they see people sticking around for your videos, they think, oh, this is valuable content. Let's show it to more people.
That makes sense, because the longer someone's watching, the more YouTube thinks, okay, this is high quality, but we live in a world of short attention spans.
Oh, I know.
Endless distractions.
Tell me about it.
So how do we keep people engaged when there's a million other videos vying for their attention?
Right, they're so quick to click away.
Exactly.
If you don't capture their attention right away.
Right, they're so quick to click away.
Well, this is where it gets interesting. Brian's research actually suggests that longer videos often outperform shorter ones on YouTube.
Really? I always thought like shorter, snappier videos were the way to go these days.
It seems counterintuitive, right?
Yeah.
But think about it. Those longer videos, they have the potential to accumulate more watch time.
Oh.
Because if someone's invested, let's say, 15 minutes into your video, YouTube's seeing that as a very strong signal of quality content, but big but.
Yeah.
Those 15 minutes
Yeah.
gotta be packed with value.
Right, because no one wants to sit through like a rambling, unedited monologue, no matter how interesting the topic.
Exactly. And this is where a lot of creators stumble, they think. Longer video equals more watch time automatically.
Right.
It's not that simple. You've got to be intentional.
Okay.
With that content,
Yeah.
keep it concise. Every minute has to count.
So how do we strike that balance then between creating comprehensive content but also keeping it concise and engaging?
Yeah, that is the question, isn't it?
It's a tough one.
Brian is a huge advocate for scripting and structuring your videos meticulously.
Okay.
He's all about that detailed script to make sure that every single section, every minute, is actually providing value.
Wow. Okay, so he runs a tight ship over there.
He does, and it pays off.
Yeah.
It elevates his videos, and speaking of details, he also stresses the importance of those first few seconds.
Oh, yeah.
You got to hook people from the get-go.
It's like the opening scene of a movie.
Exactly.
You got to grab their attention, make them want to stick around and see what happens.
Precisely. You don't want to bury the lead, right?
Right. Now, I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers, they seamlessly incorporate things like B-roll footage, animations, even just like subtle changes in camera angles. Is there a method to this madness?
You are picking up what I'm putting down.
Okay, good.
Because Brian is a huge fan of what he calls pattern interrupts. And yes, there's an actual term for it.
Pattern interrupts. I love it.
They're not just fancy editing tricks. They're strategically placed to re-engage your viewer's attention.
Okay.
Think about it. When you see a change in scene, a cool visual, it signals to your brain, ooh, something new is happening. And that can be enough to prevent someone from clicking away.
It's like giving your viewers these little mental refreshers throughout the video.
Exactly. And keeps their brains engaged, even if the topic is a little bit complex.
It's like giving viewers these little mental refreshers throughout the video, keeping their brains engaged, even if the topic is complex.
Exactly. Keeps things lively.
I like it.
Yeah.
But let's say we've filmed our masterpiece, packed it with value, sprinkled in those pattern interrupts. What about the more technical side of things? How do we make sure YouTube actually knows our video is worth watching?
Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty.
Okay, let's get into it.
The art of optimization, my friend.
Okay.
Where creativity meets algorithm.
I like it.
And our first stop on this optimization journey is your video title.
The title. It seems so simple, but it holds so much power.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's the first thing people see when they're scrolling.
First impression.
Yes.
And you know what they say about those?
Make it count.
Exactly.
So how do we craft a title that's both clickable and, doesn't make YouTube mad at us?
Okay, so Brian, he's all about this really important balance between, attracting those clicks,
right,
but also playing by YouTube's rules.
Okay.
So you want your title to be catchy, you want it to be attention-grabbing.
Of course.
But you also want to make sure you're including that target keyword, right?
Okay, so instead of just like video editing tutorial, it would be something like learn how to edit videos like a pro in 1 hour beginner friendly.
Yes. Now you're talking, you've got that clear benefit in there, right?
Yeah.
Learn to edit like a pro.
Right.
Intriguing for beginners, and you're not using any clickbait, because Brian's not about that.
No, nobody likes to feel tricked,
Yeah.
right? We want authenticity.
Exactly. Got to set those expectations.
So what about video descriptions?
Yeah.
Are those just like an afterthought, or do those actually matter?
You would be surprised,
Okay.
because a lot of creators treat them like that.
Yeah, like just a couple sentences you throw it in there.
But Brian emphasizes that YouTube, they use descriptions
Right.
heavily to understand what your video is actually about. So it's prime real estate to give more context to both viewers and the algorithm.
So no more slacking on the description.
No more slacking. Treat it like an expanded version of your title, a chance to elaborate on those key points.
Okay.
Incorporate those keywords naturally, even link to other resources if you want to.
Oh, okay. It's like we're giving YouTube a backstage pass
Exactly.
to our video,
Okay.
showing them everything.
Show them what you got. And while you're at it, don't forget about tags.
Tags. Oh, those things. Some people suffer with like every word under the sun.
Guilty as charged, but used strategically.
Okay.
Tags can be really powerful.
Okay.
So Brian recommends a good mix, highly relevant keywords, related terms, even some broader industry categories.
So you're really painting a picture for YouTube with those tags.
Exactly. Give them a full understanding of what your video is all about.
Okay, now I want to move on to something that's like a very visual element that I feel like often gets overlooked. And that is the video thumbnail.
Well, yeah, yes. Your video's first impression.
When you only get one.
And in the YouTube game,
Yes.
that thumbnail needs to grab attention.
Immediately.
Faster than you can say algorithm, right?
Yes.
Brian, he's a big fan of using those bold, contrasting colors, make it pop,
Okay.
against that YouTube red, white, and black background.
Don't blend in, stand out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And choose those colors that naturally draw the eye, right?
Yes.
Vibrant blues, greens, oranges, make it pop.
Like a visual magnet.
Exactly. Drawing those viewers in.
Now, playlists?
Yeah.
Are those just for keeping my own content organized? Or is there like a bigger purpose to these playlists?
They're secretly your weapon, my friend.
Okay, I like it. Sequel what?
For increasing that session time, and we've talked about this, session time, YouTube loves it.
They do, they do.
So think of those playlists
Okay.
like a carefully curated movie marathon,
Okay.
right? So someone finishes one video,
Yeah.
boom, you hit them with the next one and the next one and the next one.
And the longer people are watching, the more YouTube's like, okay, this channel is legit.
Exactly. Let's boost them in the algorithm.
Let's get them up there.
Exactly. So playlists are those breadcrumbs leading those viewers deeper into your content world, signaling to YouTube, you've got the good stuff.
I like it. Okay, so we've got these amazing videos. They're optimized. They're in playlists. But a fantastically optimized video does no one any good if no one's seeing it.
That is a fact.
So how do we get these masterpieces of ours in front of eyeballs?
That, my friend, is where promotion comes into play.
And when it comes to promotion, Brian Dean, he knows a thing or two.
Oh, he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
So what pearls of wisdom does he have for us today? How do we get these videos seen?
He's all about thinking outside the YouTube box.
Okay, I like it.
The YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
It's important, but it shouldn't be your only strategy.
So it's not enough to just like hit publish and hope for the best.
No, you got to, think of it like opening a restaurant. You wouldn't just like, open the doors and expect people to magically show up.
Right, you got to put up a sign or two.
Exactly. You got to get the word out,
Put out some flyers.
Flyers, partner with, local businesses.
Yeah, get creative with it.
Exactly. You got to hustle a little bit.
So what's the YouTube equivalent of handing out those flyers?
Brian's a huge fan of repurposing your content.
Okay.
Share it on different platforms.
Okay, so...
Like little snippets on social media.
Okay.
Announce it in your email newsletter if you have one.
Okay.
Even reach out to, blogs or influencers in your niche.
So meet your audience where they already are.
Exactly. You got it.
Draw them into the YouTube world.
Leave those little breadcrumbs
I like it.
scattered across the internet.
But even the best promotion can't save a boring video. Yeah. Right?
You're absolutely right.
So the content still has to be king.
Content is king, but promotion is its queen.
Oh, I like that.
Working together.
They go hand in hand.
Hand in hand, absolutely. Now, speaking of royalty, we got to talk about subscribers.
Ah, yes, your loyal fans.
The people who make it all worthwhile.
Absolutely.
So how do we turn those casual viewers, the people who stumble across our videos, into those diehard subscribers?
Yeah. Brian's got a simple tactic for this.
Okay.
End screen subscribe buttons.
Oh, you mean those little pop-up things?
Those little pop-up things?
At the end of the video?
Yes. A lot of people, they miss those.
I'll be honest, I usually click away.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Those people who stay till the end of your video,
Yeah.
those are your most engaged viewers.
They're invested.
They are invested.
Okay.
They're the ones who are most likely to subscribe.
Right.
So that little end screen button, it's like a gentle nudge, at the perfect moment.
It's that little reminder like, hey, if you like what you see,
Exactly.
stick around for more.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap things up, you mentioned Brian had, like, a super secret bonus tip.
Oh, yes, I did.
And it has to do with Google search.
Yes.
Tell me everything. He talks about this strategy for getting your videos ranking, not just on YouTube,
Okay.
but on Google search as well.
No, that is impressive.
Right.
So we're talking about like two birds, one stone.
Two birds, one stone, exactly.
So how do we tap into this superpower?
So basically, he says target keywords that already have a video section
Okay.
in the Google search results.
So if Google's already showing videos for a particular search,
Yes.
it means they value video content for that topic.
Exactly. They're primed for it.
Okay, so we give them what they want,
Exactly.
and as a bonus, we get that Google traffic.
You got it. It's a win-win.
I love it. I feel like this deep dive has been a gold mine of information.
It really has.
From finding those hidden keywords
Yes.
to creating those compelling videos,
Keeping people engaged.
engaging those viewers, and then promoting it like crazy.
Getting it out there.
But I think the biggest takeaway for me
Okay.
is this idea of experimentation.
Yes.
You know, Brian's given us the blueprint,
The tools.
but it's up to us
Absolutely.
to take these strategies, to experiment, to find what works best for our channels.
Find your own secret sauce.
Exactly. So with that in mind,
Yes.
what unique twist are you going to bring to the YouTube world? Until next time, happy creating.